Mark has 15 crayons. 8 of the crayons are on the table, and some crayons are in the box. Hold your horses. Just hold, listen before you start writing. Just stop and listen, okay? Mark has 14 crayons, because for some reason y'all are also writing 15, which I didn't say. So stop and listen, please, before we write. Mark has 14 crayons. 8 of the crayons are on the table, and some more are in the box. How many crayons are in the box? Now I want you guys to try that and see if you can figure it out, okay? Mark has 14 crayons. 8 are in the box, and some are not in the box. How many are not in the box? Okay? Try to solve the problem, and then we'll talk about it together, okay? Solve the problem first, and then we'll talk about it together. And I need to be doing something. Mark had 14 crayons. 8 of them were there in the box. How many were not in the box? So if you just drew one too many, erase one from the box, right? If there's supposed to be a group of 10 in there and you have 11, just erase one. I see some of you guys getting close to done, at least with one of the strategies. All right, Rudy, so did you finish that? So go get onto Zern. Hold on, keep that out so somebody can check it. They can't remember if we checked it or not, but go get onto Zern. Okay, put them down, ladies. Okay, so I see quite a few of you did. Yes, they did okay. We've got 14 total. We've got 14 total. 8 of them are in the box. How many are not in the box? Grab a tissue from over here. Okay, and then we'll have to solve the problem. All right, so honey, I cannot check it right now. Okay, so just put it next to you. Get onto Zern, and then when Mr. Squatrito comes back, you can check it. Okay? All right. And then I saw a lot of you guys do this. Okay, you said 14 is a group of 10 and 4 extra ones. And then you did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I saw that you crossed out 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you have 2 left, plus 4 over there. 2 plus 4 equals 4, 5, 6, 6. And you have 14 minus 8 equals 6, which is wonderful. And then I saw some of you did kind of like this. Essentially, when you count up, you're doing 8 plus what equals 14, which is awesome. That's exactly. And then you go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Awesome. Some of you guys did invisible hand, which goes 14 is a group of 10 and 4 extra ones, right? And you do 14 minus 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 left, plus my 4 over here. 4, 5, 6. Very good. Did anybody else use a different strategy? A different one altogether? Anaya, you are not to just be scribbling all over that. That is not what you're told to do. Math is allowed to be a little bit messy, but you don't just get to scribble all over it just for the sake of scribbling. That is absolutely not allowed. You may put that down and I guess just sit there and be bored if you're going to refuse to participate correctly. I would love to see you participating in writing numbers and dots and everything else correctly like you were asked to do. Okay? Got it? And I think you could do that very nicely. Amy, we do not need to be up here at the same time as you, Haiti. No, now you have to wash your hands. Not you. Amy, who's using her hand as a tissue instead of the tissue. Well, yeah, what do you think that is when you wipe your nose on your hand instead of the tissue? That's exactly what you did. She laughs as though that's not the thing that she did. I watched her. Okay. Very good strategies, first graders. So you guys, did you see how I wrote that 8 plus blank over there when I said, remember, you know what, here's my thought as a subtraction problem, but you know the opposite of subtraction is addition, which is blank plus 8 equals 14. Right? 8 plus blank equals 14. And that's when we solve for that counting up, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 6. And we know 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8 plus 6 equals 14. Just like 14 minus 8 equals 6. Okay. 7th graders, goodness gracious. You should not all be up here blowing your nose. I feel like you're just up here messing around. Dang. So, there are 6 crayons still in that box, right? Hayden, if you would stop interrupting me, I would have already given you the instruction to erase. But you are so focused on interrupting me that you don't even let me say it. So I'm getting real grouchy with you. Because every day I tell you to quit interrupting me and shouting out and wasting my time asking questions that if you'd just let me keep talking, you would have already known. So yes, erase. Thank you for everybody else who did. Please don't draw all over those. Come on. Okay, your next one is there are 12 milk bottles in a crate. 9 are plain milk. The rest are chocolate. How many chocolate milk bottles are there? Okay, so work on how you would solve that. Show me how you would solve that. Once again, there are 12 milk bottles in a crate. 9 are plain milk bottles. The rest are chocolate milk bottles. How many milk bottles are there? Hayden, do not stare at your neighbor. You need to try to do it on your own. Get that marker out of your mouth. Do not look at your neighbor's work. I already know what she knows. I want to know what you know. Okay? Do I expect perfection? No, but I do expect you to be trying. I do not expect perfection. Anaya, why don't you give it a go and actually try this time instead of just scribbling all over your paper? Okay? There are 12 milk bottles in a crate. 9 of them are chocolate. I'm sorry, 9 of them are white milk, plain milk. The rest are chocolate. How many chocolate are there? Okay? If you have time to do a couple strategies, please do a couple, right? And get going. There are 12 milk bottles in a crate. 9 of them are plain, the rest are chocolate. Thank you, those of you who are actually trying. I don't know what you're doing, Hayden, but please stop drawing just random boxes all over and do the work. I do not need boxes all over. You need to actually do the work. Quit staring at Ellie's work and do your own. Because you don't even know what Ellie's doing because you're just focused on trying to copy. So you do the work. You don't even have the right problem on your board because you're just copying. There are 12 milk bottles in a crate. 9 are plain. The rest is chocolate. How many are chocolate? Put it down. I know. Put it down. Thank you. I can actually read upside down, so I can see most of your work from there. Okay. I know. It's cool. Cool things you learn when you're older. The cool things you learn as you get older is how to read upside down. So most of you guys, I think you did the first thing, which is you said, okay, 12 of them minus the 9 that are plain will give me how many is chocolate. Okay, some of you made up numbers, and if you just made up numbers and went 4 instead of 9 because you're trying to copy off your neighbors, it makes me sad. Okay, if you listen to the problem, I told you right there what to do. 12 in there, 9 of them are plain. How many are chocolate? You only have a box of 4?
No, it's the small ones.
Oh, the teeny tiny ones. Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll do, I guess. All right.
Miss Chamberlain was wondering if I can help Elena, if you're good right now.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Go for it. Okay. So I see some of you guys, a lot of you did it this. You did 12 is a group of 10 and 2 extra ones. Wow. Mr. Squatrito is the slammingest door person I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 2 more. If you did the problem like that, minus 9, you did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which you, if you already know, 10 minus 9 is 1. You just do it like that. There's 2 left over. 1 plus 2 is 3. Some of you guys, and I didn't see anybody do this exactly, but some of you should have. It looks like scribbles from far away, so I wonder. You don't need to do quite such big scribbly circles. Just do one. You don't need to fill them in. Just do a little circle. Okay, and that'll make it fast. All right. Some of you guys may have realized, okay, 9 are plain, plus however many are chocolate, equals 12 milks total. And you might have said, and this actually would have been really fast. 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. And that was actually really fast to get you to that answer. 3. Well, I know that was really fast when you don't have a whole lot to count up. Some of you guys might have used invisible hands. Sweetie, I will get to you in just a minute.
I got a question.
I will get to you in just a minute. Like, you can stay right there. Louise, honey, you can stay right up there, but I will get to you in just a minute. Some of you might have done that invisible hands, okay. 12 is a group of 10 and 2 extra ones. And you'd say 10 minus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which y'all should know is 1 left. Right? 1 plus 2 invisible ones, 2, 3. Right? So many ways to get to that same answer. Okay? What?
Remember my question. Is so these are the same.
So I don't see where you carried it, right? 8 plus 2 is 10, so I should see it carried right there.
But I'm not doesn't.
It's not going to equal, sweet, it's not. Look at me, listen, this is why. The reason why, here, put it up on the board. The reason why, look, you're right. 2 plus 2 is 10. That needs to carry right there. So now you have 8 plus 2, which is 10, but one more, which is 11. And then you need to carry that 10 up there. So it looks like you forgot to carry on most of your numbers here. So your answers will be wrong on a lot of them. Or if you did, you didn't bother to write it down. Okay, so that makes a huge difference. Well, like here, it looks like you got the right answer, but 9 plus 2 is 11. You should have carried that here. 5, 1 more is 6. Right? So I should have seen you carry it. So you forgot to carry it. You should have written it up here, is what I'm saying. Stop. 7 would be wrong.
That's why
You shouldn't have scribbled it. You should have just erased it nicely, like a human. You could have found it. Hey, please stop arguing with me. All right, I find it confusing some of the ways you're carrying over here, but okay, good, go. Adios, get out of here. Okay, all right. First graders, we are getting faster. A lot of you guys are getting much faster, which is awesome. Let's do the next one. Annie put some pink barrettes in her hair. She already has 7 barrettes in her hair. If Annie now has 11 barrettes in her hair, how many pink barrettes did she use? Now think about it. You cannot subtract in any order, right? You have to take away from that biggest number. Hayden, I sure as heck hope you're listening. Okay? So think about this right now. Annie put some pink barrettes in her hair. She already had 7 in her hair, and then she put some more in. Now she has 11 barrettes. That would be your addition problem, right? How would you do that as a subtraction problem? Anybody? You have to go backwards. You take your total, 11 minus 7 equals what? You have to start with that biggest number. So to do this as a subtraction problem, you do 11 minus 7 equals what? Because 7 plus that would equal that. Okay? Your addition and your subtraction should kind of match up. They should all, because we're doing number families here, kind of. Okay, do the work, people. So if you think the counting up one would be faster than count up, you can do that. Just because I wrote a subtraction problem on there, you can do addition to find your missing subtraction, right? Because that plus 7 would equal 11. 11 minus 7 is going to equal that. Okay, 7 plus what equals 11, but 11 minus 7 would equal 1. Okay, so do the work, boys and girls. Okay. So there's no need in the addition problem to break up that 11. There's no need. Right? The addition problem would be like a counting up. Okay.
What is 33 plus 10?
Troy?
Yes.
You don't need to be focusing on your number.
Or we could show add 10 because we know the answer is 3.
Wake up. Nothing happened over there. All right. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you did 11 minus 7, that's where you go 11 is a group of 10 and 1 extra 1. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more makes 11. We're taking away 7. 5, 6, 7. We got 3 left over plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 3. 4. Pretty easy peasy. 7 plus what equals 11? You're counting up. You go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's where I go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4. That's where we're hopping on our number line. And we say 7 plus what equals 11? We start at 7. How many hops does it take me to get to 11? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So many ways to do that to get us that same answer. 4. Okay? If we do a little invisible fingers, what, Troy? You're gonna have to plug into the charger hanging on the box over there. You did? Well, the whole problem is I don't have a whole lot of places to plug it right now. Samuel, how's your Chromebook looking in terms of charge?
89%.
Just plug into mine at the box up there for now, okay? All right. So, sorry, invisible fingers. We've got 10. That's one more invisible one. Right? 10 minus 7, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 left, plus 1 invisible, 3, 4. Right? 3 different ways to get that answer. You can use addition to find that missing addition problem. You can use a subtraction if that's the way you'd rather do it. Okay, you can use counting up in addition, which is sometimes real quick. Okay, sometimes that's the fastest. Sophia? Louise, please turn that down a little bit. Oh, it's Amy. Sorry. Amy, honey, you either need to put on headphones or turn it down. You're too loud, girlfriend. Too loud. All right. Lori reads 5 books, so you have to race. Quick, quick, quick. Lori reads 5 books about frogs and then reads some books about toads. Lori counts and realized she just read 13 books. How many books about toads did Lori read? Okay, so figure out what that problem is. Remember, you could do addition or subtraction. You just need to make sure you're subtracting from that largest number. Right? You can't subtract from the smallest number. We are not magicians. Hayden, you need to stop playing with that. I don't know where your head is today, girlfriend, but let's get on task. Okay? Lori read 5 books about frogs. Then she read some books about toads. Lori realized she read 13 books altogether. How many books did she read about toads? Lori read 5 books about frogs. Then she read some about toads. Lori realized she read 13 books altogether. How many books about toads did she read? Okay, now some of you guys look like you're having a hard time setting up your problems. It's not that hard. Lori read 5 books about frogs. Then she read some books about toads. She realized she read 13 books altogether. That right there tells you if you're doing addition, 13 is your answer, right? That's your altogether. So if I'm doing an addition problem, Lori read 5 books about toads, about frogs. Then she read some about toads. She read 13 books altogether. That altogether is my magic word for like an addition book problem, right? That would be my altogether, my final. Okay? Now, I cannot take away from a smaller number, right? So in addition, looks like that just fine, but if I want to do a subtraction problem, I need to take away from that altogether, right? 13 was how many she read altogether. I already know she read 5 about frogs. That would tell me how many she read about toads. Okay, so there are 2 different ways to set up that problem. So if you made a goofy mistake, learn from it and fix it. Correct? I do not understand how you ripped off not one but both of those. You did. What happened doing that? You did. That's what happens when you mess around like that, and you shove them in your desk, and you jerk them out, and you, I'm not arguing it, okay, because that would be what happens, it has to happen for that time. So put those on, then, very quickly. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you, Amy. I'm not gonna do it. So Amy just put them on the way they are, that's just how it is now. So for you just like 10, right? 26, how many do you have to 36? You have 10. Turn around, Max. You need to be doing your own work. So you're getting all sorts of mixed up here. I don't know what you're doing. That does not make any sense. You're trying to do a subtraction problem when you have an addition problem or 2. If you want to do subtraction, you need to write the correct subtraction problem, which would be 13 minus 5 equals what? Okay? Remember, you're not going to break down that 13 in an addition problem. That wouldn't help you. Not really. If you want to do the corresponding subtraction problem, then you do it backwards. 13 minus 5 equals what? Right? So for those of you who are doing your problems correctly, 5 plus what equals 13? We're counting up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just right. I would go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? If I was doing that on the number line, that's where I would start at 5 and count how many hops it takes me to get to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hops. Okay, if I was doing subtraction, this is where you break that up into a group of 10 and 3 extra ones. You don't need to do that with addition. That's silly. You don't need to do it because it wouldn't help you. 13 is a group of 10 and 3 extra ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. I take away 5. That's easy. 5. I've got 5 left. So 3 over here. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the same thing with those invisible fingers. If I was doing the subtraction, 10 and 3 invisible ones, right? 10 minus 5, I've got 5 left, plus my 3 invisible ones, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Many ways to get to that one correct answer. All right. I want you guys to get out your workbooks. I want you to turn to your 20 lesson 22 problem set. There's a sprint there in the middle somewhere for whatever reason. Looks like my copy's got a little wonky donkey. Whoopsie. You need to put your whiteboards and your markers away because you're not going to do that. If you work, I need to flip on the paper. What did I say? 22, sorry. 22. Okay. So you. Good. Okay. So you've got problems 1 and 2, and problems 3 and 4, and your for some reason your sprint is in the middle there. Sorry. Anyway, so we're gonna read these. We're gonna look at them. Do 1 and 2, 3 and 4. After that's done, time yourself 10 minutes for your problem set. Okay? Come on, keep going. Stop. We're 14. We're going to 22. You got the beautiful brain work. Yay! Those of you at home, let me show that to you real quick. You can pause it. Read it, write it down, do it at home. Send it to me on Class Dojo. Okay? Troy, please do not interrupt. Okay. Once you are done with that, you can do 10 minutes, see how far you get on that sprint. Once again, just pause it, do that work, turn it in on Dojo. There's side B. Okay.